Good morning, good morning. I'll go through some of the stream clans. To start off, hey Frank. Hello Viniac. Back on the grind. Got my dog on the side, so we got dog luck today. He got a haircut too, so he's not furry no more. But we're locked in. Let me get the music on. And let's pop into the game. Start with 19, then 18, then 16. Should probably write these down quite a bit. I always forget. Hello PDX, hello Smaz. It's the Stream V2 playlist. Hello Daniel. All right. Let's get the game on. Yours is shedding everywhere. My dog has had tick issues recently. Like, he had a bunch of ticks on him when he got his hair cut a couple days ago. So now we're being more careful. Like he gets a bunch of these ticks on his ears. They don't suck his blood. They just chill there for some reason. So we're trying to figure out if there's a way to like use medication to get rid of it, or if there's a way to ward away the ticks. But I don't know. They like being around him for some reason, even when they're not sucking his blood. Sen, you want some of the NPC at humor? Sus. Oh, crap. What is this? They want me to do actual hits? What is this clan? Indian clan. Running... Are these actual bases or not actual? I can't even tell. Alright, let's try some... of these then. Dum-de-dum-dum. If you jump out on the right side, is it good for you? Chain here, chain here. No. You kill this spear, chain here, chain here, chain here, go right, jump here. This infer tower is annoying, but I think we just go haste. Jump, Sparky, 2 balloons. Sparky from 12 doesn't look good. Infer tower is a bit annoying, but if we have it frosted up and we jump this section, so you don't actually have to use a jump here, but wait, you don't actually have to use a jump at all. They messed up. This district hall doesn't choke your deployment zone. There's 4 tiles, and then there's a tile between here. Do we want to jump then? Honestly, you don't need a jump. They messed up on that. I don't know if the base was always like that, or they screwed around. Okay, we'll do this. We'll kill this spear thrower at the start. That'll set up the Sparky chains pretty nicely. I have 2 balloons to go over top to kill the rocket artillery afterwards. And then should be good. Better from top. I don't love the chains from top. I think it's fine just to start up the front. So we'll go this. We'll frost these buildings. If Barb goes ahead, we can use the ram to tank for him. Then we'll use 2 barbs on the spear. And these barbs are to set up my following Sparky chains, because now my Sparky chains at the start are great. 2 chains kills all of the point defenses. 1 more chain will finish up the bomb tower. And the nice thing about this base is rams go forward. Deployment zone isn't choked either, so Not sure what they were doing here, actually. But Sparky definitely does work. RA's on my Sparky, not a big deal. Let's kill all that over there. We'll have 2 balloons. Oh wait, Sparky actually targets that. I'm so bad at knowing my Sparky ranges over cliffs. So I guess we don't even need the balloons. And that Tesla is going to set up chains on the rocket artillery. This is like giga over. We'll barb down this spear thrower. Where do we even want to use these balloons? We'll just get the bomb tower. And then we'll use this barb to kill some trash buildings. Looks good. We can use this zap either on an Inferno Tower or rocket artillery. We'll use it on the Inferno, why not? Hello Hope, hello Whisper, Tamim. Hello gents. It's a good morning today. It's not a good morning for Crops or anyone who supports the Denver Nuggets, but it's a good day for the rest of us. And I think whenever Crops is having a bad day or a bad week, that like boosts the days for the rest of us as well. So I think world happiness as a whole has gone up. Pills may have side effects and they aren't cheap. Yeah, dog pills, or not just dog pills, but like any medication is so expensive in the United States. We always pay a huge markup because we have so many middlemen in our insurance and health industries that we just get milked. Good morning for BSMM. Yeah, the BSMM isn't doing it today or this week. Alright, we can frost here. Double graveyard. Sparky. You don't want to use many rams. Actually, you can use rams here because these are actually closed, which is a mistake by the base builder. Can you tell the mistake I did on BC? Is this your clan? PDX? Is this one yours? So we'll start with the giant on the right to tank the rocket artillery, and then a hog rider to tank the multi-cannon, Sparky in, one-shot all this, and then the Sparky chains are a little awkward on a base like this, but it should be fine. It'll do a double graveyard. Winter already. It's not winter, it's becoming spring, but Maryland weather is so weird. Like there are random days where it's 80 degrees now, and then this morning it's like 40. I've lived here all my life, so I don't know what it's like in other places, but I have been told by people who like moved to this area that it's got some of the most disgusting weather ever. Don't know how true that is, obviously, but... Judging by their word, anywhere else has nicer weather. And like our heats are like humid heats. Like during the summer, you're like sweating your balls off. It's real bad. But winters are nice. Winters are nice. Do this, barb chip down this spear. You playing this clan? Okay. I'll take a quick gander at whatever BC. So the Rams go for walls with buildings behind them. Once we open this wall, the only closed compartment is this right barracks, and now they're going for that instead of like going for the left wall towards the fortress. Alright. Anything in the corners? Nope. GG. Alright, I'll take a peek what happened over on BC. It's 9:08 p.m. over in your place. Yeah, I know a lot of people are all around the world on this stream. Let's see, what do you do? Double jump out. Sparky top. Rage graveyard. I would rage this shot good. Sparky chain's looking good. Sparky's still in the rage, so the rage was fine. I would chip down this bomb tower with barbs. Alright, you try to get that chip over there. Probably could have gotten one more shot if you were a little bit better on the barbs at the end. But I don't think that's the issue. This is definitely finishable. I would Hog Rider or do some troops over here on this Spear Thrower, pull these giants into the Sparky chain. Yeah, you're wasting a lot of time with Sparky on the right side. Okay. Honestly, like, the plan works. It's just, I guess the tanking needs to be a little bit better, especially against better bases. There's very little margin for error on Sparky. So, small mistakes can definitely cost you. This base, it's an actual GQ. Where is this from? I feel like I've seen this base before. You can chain some buildings off of this district hall, so we could consider bringing some wizards. When is the clan capital Swiss? Nah, that's over. Those were the previous weeks. Let's do wizards up the front, I guess, here. And then maybe a couple wizards or some miners over the cliff. Or can we just go Sparky here? You know, we're just gonna go with my signature GQ Sparky approach, which is graveyard, rage, and hope it works. Not confident enough on my spam to really make it happen. Do this. Ram is at the start to tank. Get the graveyards going. Rage up the middle. In Bangladesh, we have 6 seasons instead of 4. Summer, very hot with lots of fruit. Monsoon, seasons with a lot of rain. Autumn, late autumn. Wait. Autumn, late autumn, monsoon. I don't see 6 though. Alright, one graveyard here. Like, these chains aren't the worst. So that's why I don't feel too bad about going Sparky here. Even if I know it can be pretty hard to make Sparky work versus Golem Quarry. And I'm making sure I have a barb down before giants die because the graveyard spawns aren't instant, so your Sparky gets locked onto if there's nothing down, and you're just relying on the graveyard spawns. So far looking okay. Rage Shot will chip down the multi-cannon as well as the blast bow. One more shot, finish off the blast bow. Let's try to do this. Hog Riders on the flank. Need to get that shot on that multi-cannon, although the mortar won't go down. One more shot will take down the mortar. I will use my barbs to help the Hog Riders. Sparky's almost gone, but she'll be tanking for those other troops a little bit, and I think we're looking very good. He can probably just 10x minor spam this, so I'll just leave it here for them to finish off. Have you done a video on this attack? I have not. This is more of a high-level ELO strategy. It's not very great for general raid weekend purposes, but this is like one of the rare times you'll face a real clan. Ooh, I kind of like Sparky here, even though Sparky is a little crazy versus Dragon Cliffs. Could also just go a standard spam approach, because you can get so many dragons at the start. I don't know how good miners would be here. Yeah, I don't like miners with all these dragons around. That's going to be hard to cover in the frost. DC is always the nastiest base. Forever will be. You can jump out Sparky and a Prey. Could also go Wizards. Let's try Sparky here. Hopefully we can set up a minor finish. We'll try to get these 3 dragons killed and then probably the blast bow as well. There will be a lot of defenses still up. Alright, let's see it. Some ram to tank, some giants, some barbs. Let's go. So we'll do this. You need double jumps to get out like this. You can frost. I think I want to frost closer to my Sparky's approach and not deeper into the base, just to make sure that the dragons at the start are easier to kill, because if we freeze this air defense and the air bombs, that makes life a lot easier. Let's get the tanking. Barb chip this down. Ah! Sparky's already locked onto. It's no good. 2 eye dragons will melt down that dragon super quickly. I'm using this ram to pull this next dragon out. If I can save my eye dragons for deeper in, I might be able to get multiple on a single, multiple enemy supers with a single eye dragon. So we'll get this dragon killed with 0 issues. And we got a 4th dragon. Okay, that's really good. Now we're supposed to allow that dragon to die. Hopefully it does before it ruins my Sparky chains. Okay, good. Air bombs goes down. We don't really tank for Sparky because the Inferno towers are going to be impossible to tank. Let's just use both these barbs. Maybe we get the spear. Ooh, Sparky pulls a zap at the end. Looks great. We get 4 dragons killed and the blast bow, and we get a good angle into the base on the left side. We do get the spear at the end. You can probably just finish this with minor spam. I don't know if it's a great idea to use minor spam still. The district hall being low is great for miners because one of the ways your miners gets destroyed is when the district hall is at full HP. It's the highest HP building, and then the dragons blow down your miners. So I think you can actually minor spam this from here. We even have a graveyard to help out towards the end. There's only 1 bomb tower left. We could get wrecked by traps. Let me just check if Golem and Sparky are obvious finishes. Not really. Like the next best thing if you're not going spam here is 8 wizards left. And 8 wizards, it works, but I think when Miner can probably work as well, I wouldn't recommend it. So we'll do this. And we'll have a bunch of barbs to help out. Why explain Bangladesh like it's Switzerland? Let's frost here. Take out the Wizard Tower with just 3 miners so it doesn't do too much splash to us. Little Bomb. The nice thing about DC is that it doesn't have many traps, although the main annoyance of DC has always been the fact that it is just so much damage. Let's do this and this. So you see there, even with the frost down, the dragons do a little bit of damage to me, which hurts. That miner bomb was big. Let's zap this down so my miners don't have to get blown up. Larry's are helping tanking as well. I think we're looking great. Most of my miners are still pretty healthy. And yeah, you're not allowed to do this in ELO because there's usually a 3 miner limit, but in raid weekend, if miner works, miner is usually the simplest way to do things. Yeah, my second frost was bad, but I forgot to drop it at the start, so I dropped it while my troops were moving through. Second frost could have definitely been lower, and that would have covered the last dragon better, for sure. I'll send you the scenery of where you live in Discord. I don't... Well, you can, but also be careful about doxing yourself on the internet. Not that I'm some pro geoguesser who's going to be able to figure out exactly your location based off that information, but there are people who are crazy like that. Alright, we'll just use miner finish here. 1 frost on the backside. Oh, yeesh, there's a lot of zaps. Let's do that. Frost on the Crusher, alright. And we have a heal spell for the other miners. This rock artillery isn't a threat because the miners can dig under the cliffs. There are some zaps. That's fine. We'll save our lightning spell to stun this Crusher over here. If you time it correctly, and it's not hard to time correctly when it's in a frost, the Crusher never shoots at your miners. Okay, basically every single zap was in the back here. I think we ran into 4 so far, but it's not a problem. We got too much on the first hit. Miners just rips through this. That's a 5th. Yeah, we didn't pull any zaps on the first hit. Those zaps are mainly designed to stop miners, actually. Oh. The log just blew up a miner, and that works as well. There are a bunch of traps back here. It doesn't matter. We have 2 graveyards as well in case anything goes super wrong. And GG. I'll write down Sen 21 as well. Let's head over to Sen 18. See what they got over here. What do they have for Z's capital peak? Okay, so this is an internet Or not an internet base, but it's very close to an internet base. It's just that they moved all these trash buildings out, which is actually dumb by them. I don't know why they did that. The pathing is a little weird though. This blast being free is chill. We might have to kill this spear thrower just to guarantee that the golem goes down towards this cart. Hogs. Eye Dragon, Frost. I do want to start on this blast bow for sure. This also avoids the peak for a little while and the Inferno Tower for a little while. So we'll do 4 rams. Is 5 barbs good? It's a little light on the barbs, but I think we can make it work. And try this. 12 peak, I'll write it down as well. 16 is next. Saturday streams usually have a queue. I'll hold on the Frost because maybe we want to drop it somewhere else. Yeah, let's just barb ship this down real fast. Okay, we pull the zap with that ram, barb to chip down. Chip down the cart for 1 shot, hog riders while everything's distracted. The Inferno Tower in the middle can be a problem, but hopefully Golem avoids it just a little bit. There's a lot of zaps here though. That 1 barb pulls a bomb so it doesn't win versus the spear, but because the hog riders are still there, got that under control. Why did I bring an eye dragon? Oh wait, we can do this. Wait, pause. This might actually be good. Wait, the eye dragon was cooking. Wait, I meant to bring the eye dragon for the dragon. I don't know why I thought that was ever gonna work. But now we get the peak because we have the eye dragon. So I guess we'll say that's what the plan was the entire time. So I can either use these barbs on the left, or I'm thinking maybe the cannon. Alright. If the eye dragon will take a cannon, that's the sign to go left on the barbs. Wait, that eye dragon's cracked. He's avoiding the other rapid rocket. We'll funnel him towards the left to try to keep him alive for as long as possible if he decides to go left. Yeah, that eye dragon is crazy. Alright, we're looking insane. Insanely good. So this barb is sorted to kill the buildings closer to the rapid rocket, funnel the eye dragon away, keep him alive even longer, and then we can just force quit those last 50 seconds, and we're looking great. So we've gotten the peak kill. The enemy super is still alive. There's both Infernos, but we have the haste down and we can frost both Infernos if we need to, but this other Inferno we can probably just use a Hog Rider to stun. Then again, this is a pretty good... That's a pretty good frost. But this is also a pretty good frost. If we can just tank this first Inferno Tower, life is good. So I think we'll do that. 1 eye dragon from the enemy super, hog riders, 6 barbs. Then we'll do this. The golem will stand outside of Inferno Tower range, I believe, on this cannon. Then we'll just use some barbs to tank, get the spear thrower kill, hog rider on the Inferno. Try to frost this to slow down the dragon. Frost on all of this to slow down the Inferno, and let's try it. 6k left on the base. We're looking fantastic. So we'll do... Might as well just drop down this frost already. So the other Tesla on the base was here. It's already down, so there's 2 Teslas on the peak. Don't have to worry about anything else popping once we reach... Oh, we're already at 56%. Okay. Scratch that then. Wait, Golem goes straight for the Inferno. That man's not playing around. That golem, he ain't playing around with that Inferno Tower. Okay, well there's a zap there. That Eye Dragon was a little bit risky, because... Okay, it doesn't get pulled outside of range. It was frosted still, though. Barb does win versus Spear Thrower, if there's no traps and nothing to distract the Barb. And there's basically no more damage left on the base. We'll use this Barb to clear trash on the outside, and this should be a wrap. Hog Rider for the Inferno, and there is not enough damage on this base left if the Inferno Tower doesn't ramp up. Okay. Barb chip down these cannon. We can just zap on this rocket artillery and force quit. Yeah. Because zap allows Golem to one-shot the rocket artillery at max level. The rocket survives on like 400 HP, and then zap plus one Golem hit will take it out. So there's plenty of time here. We don't have to wait for this. Golem has way too much HP. Even 6 zaps wouldn't stop us at this point. We'll see what they have for the next clan before moving on. That one's a wrap. My dog has just been chilling there ever since he got there. Alright, peak is pretty straightforward. This is default. Well, this is not quite default actually. Wait. Maybe I hit this. There's a couple of adjustments you need to make for this Wizard Valley. This hut is here, meaning you can't ram here, otherwise, yeah. As well as this hut is blocking deployment a little bit. So it's not trivial. But I think they should handle it, if they're just careful. And Balloon Lagoon's gonna be impossible. Alright, let's head over to Sen 16. Let's take a look at what they got. Hellboys. This is modified, we can take this. Alright, so it looks like some non-defaults you want me to try. We'll do this, this. Hog Rider for the middle blast bow. Maybe actually double Hog Riders because of what they've done here. I think we want a double Hog Rider in the middle. I think that's like the main change. You've quit COC and you have Discord. We'll wait for your return. They always come back. It's the cycle of addiction. I didn't bother using another barb on the right side because I don't think it would take the spear. Okay. I'm gonna use this graveyard on this multi-cannon. Because, oh crap. Because the multi-cannon doesn't get one shot. And we'll use double Hog Riders here. Maybe you could have gone with barrels, but I think barrels is a little bit awkward here. And trying to make it into range. And those triple Hog Riders, I think they'll finish up the Spear Thrower before Sparky has to stall 4 full seconds. It's all about time for a base like this. Spark chip down this hut. That'll open up the deployment. Ram Barb. A minute 30 on the clock. I think this looks good. Yeah, we'll do Sen 21 after this, and then Sen 12. Sparkin moving through. Sick Ram even pulls the log. You don't really need it when your Sparky's this healthy on a level 4, but we'll take that. 2 Rams, more than enough. Okay, this one's pretty straightforward. We'll look at some of the others if they're doable. And GG. Let's see what Wizard Valley was like. I think Wizard Valley was kind of whatever. Didn't look super easy with this level 5 Inferno. Although it could be playable. It's level 4 here, but it does cover the Wizard Tower, which is the worst. I'm gonna say no to this one. Other ones they're taking, and we'll head over to Sen 21. Take a look at what they got over here. 21, 12, then 20. Actually, I'll do 21, 12, Balloon Skies, then 20. The Swifts. You're facing the Swifties. The Swifties has a full Wizard Bombable base. There's probably a Tesla here. So you want to set it up the first hit. And I think the best way to set it up is actually going all the way left. And killing the defenses that you can't chain. Along with the defensive troops. So what we're going to do is we're going to sneak all the way left by killing this cannon. The way Clan Capital Deployment Zone works is you're blocked 4 tiles away from buildings. So for this building, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles, and then there's a tile between the edge of the map and this wall, meaning that your troops can actually go all the way around here until this cannon, where there's only 3 tiles from the edge. So we have to kill this cannon. Either with Sparky. Is Sparky a good idea to start there? I think it's okay to start there. Yeah, I like Sparky start here to kill the cannon. I was gonna go Balloon, but that's not necessary, because the Sparky will go for the Inferno Tower next and pull the dragon out. Then, after the Inferno Tower and dragon goes down, Sparky will chain this blast bow, as well as killing the giants off of the blast bow. We'll use minions on this cart post. Sparky will slowly work her way inside. We'll have a Hog Rider in case things go too wrong. Probably a good idea to have one. And then a couple of giants. Minions. Sparky. We have a Zap. If you have a Zap, Hog Rider is not too necessary. And then giants also not super needed. We don't want to break this wall towards this cannon, so we don't want to use a ram here. We just want to let Sparky do her thing and then wrap around this wall so she has a better angle towards the blast bow. If she wraps inside here and then has to wrap back around towards the blast bow, that's going to be super annoying. So we're not going to break the wall at the start. We'll let Sparky take some damage on the cannon. And then this should be good. It is not wizard time. It's wizard time on the second attack. It's usually better to set up your wizard bomb for the second hit when you have more spells. Double log, lol. Barb survives on 1 HP versus double log. So yeah, you can see the cannon is actually what's choking my deployment zone, and I will just let Sparky take some damage here. I don't want to open up the wall yet. Now I can open up this wall, so Sparky still wraps around. Barb chip down here. Dragon locks onto my Sparky, which really sucked, but what can you do there? Minions are looking good over there on the right side. Rage in. I'll zap, reset the peak to slow it down. Each shot we get at this point is insane. So we get like another shot on this blast bow. And we pull a zap over there. Okay, we're looking amazing here. We've got on the full right side. We have our spells down for the peak. Where do we want to use this last bar? We already pulled a zap here as well. We can probably use it on the top side to open up the map over there. And it's just a matter of how we want to finish this. There are still defenses around the peak that you have to worry about splashing your wizards. If there's a Tesla here, we wouldn't have pulled it, because Teslas only pop up at 51% or you get close enough, which we have done neither. So if we pull out a Tesla here, that will add to the wizard chain value. One thing that's annoying here is that there are buildings on the flanks to snipe wizards. So we probably want to use one archer to kill this spear. And then maybe like shop around the outside with Sparky for a finish. I definitely want to frost this. It's going to look a little bit weird covering the peak again with the frost, but like these defenses can actually ruin my day. So I would rather just freeze them up. Maybe less so this giant cannon. Yeah, maybe we just freeze like this multi-cannon as well. Like all this stuff. So we'll do this. For sure. We can do a graveyard finish as well if we want. Do I like the graveyard finish? Actually, I kind of like the graveyard finish. Even though I'm gonna get memed on if I fail, I think it's correct to go graveyard finish. We'll have two archers, triple graveyard, and we're bringing out the Send Graveyard Hogs. Watch out, boys. This is known to go wrong. Empires have fallen on this attack. Alright, let's go. Now it's wizard time. Okay, so we're gonna start by using archers to snipe some stuff on either side. I kind of like the triple graveyard a lot better just to go quick and take everything out. There's not a great frost if you're not going in with Sparky or Golem, so this is what we're going for. I'll put a graveyard, try to get them away from the bomb towers and wizard towers. So I'll put one here, we'll put one here, and then I'll put one on the capital peak actually, which is a pretty good spot. And then we'll use a barb on the top side to open up the map over there. Maybe we want to drop grams. We'll do this here, this here. Once we have a secure path to the peak, then we go. We can even stun the peak with a zap. Just make sure it never hits. It was gonna hit anyways, but why not make sure? Some wizards are going every which way, and they also kind of died, but that's fine. Last thing we have to be worried about are the splash defenses on the outside. We have 2 Hog Riders and 5 Barbs left, which should be enough. Can we stun this Crusher? Yep, great. GG. What kind of beanie you got on your head? It's a fluffy one. It's a fluffy one for the cold. I have a lot of beanies, especially this winter I got a bunch, because over in Maryland it was minus like 10 degrees Fahrenheit for a time. Which I don't know what that is in Celsius. That's probably like minus 20 Celsius. It was bitter cold. Morning, Jay Gary. Alright, looking good here. Wait, they're like all 17 to 20. They haven't got very good claims yet. As I say that, they get full default. Nope. This is modified, but this makes no difference. I'll hit this, though. Aren't I in Cent 21 right now? Oh, yeah. I'm in Cent 21. You're chilling with 43 degrees Celsius? That's hot. That's real hot. I could never live in an area that is that hot. So is a zap good here? I think a zap is good. We can zap down the multi-cannons as well as zap down the Inferno Tower. So we'll do 1 graveyard, 2 zaps. Sometimes you want to cook with zaps on non-default Balloon Lagoons. I think 1 giant's probably fine. I don't think we need any barrels for the middle. Is a lot of barbs good? Maybe even another giant makes sense. Feels like we have so many troops that I don't know what to do with. Let's go with this. Just let Sparky chill out. 1 graveyard just help with this rock artillery section. Don't really need it deeper into the base. That barb's gonna die really fast. And since we have so many rams, just make sure that we're actually tanking for Sparky HP, because Sparky HP is a lot harder to maintain in the middle and a lot easier on this side. High level Tesla's a bit annoying. Okay, we can let Sparky get hit by 1 shot. Still have a giant. We'll use 1 zap on these multi-cannons. This way Sparky can 1-shot without having to use a barb, and then we can use some more ramps to go forward, tank even more. Now this multi-cannon gets 1-shot because of the zap. Just slowly trickle in the rams. Sparky can reach over the wall towards the cannon. Giant sneaks in over the top, barb to chip down this bomb tower so we can kill it quicker. Let's barb tank some of these cannons. I don't know if this barb will kill those trash huts in time. I think we're looking good so far. We have a zap for that last Inferno. We'll use a bar for the Tesla. Did you miss anything last weekend? Not really. Just a chill stream. Where were you again? Weren't you over in Tennessee or something? Somewhere in the States? Somewhere more important than this stream, which is hard to imagine. But it was just another chill week. We hit cap at Balloon Skies. Goodness gracious. Oh wait, are we gonna time fail? Wait, how do we time fail this? That one shot on that Tesla at the start cooked us. Darn it. Thought we were looking okay. The pajama sen. First 10 push-ups of the stream. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Were any of the sites cool? Or was it just visiting family? The rest of these don't look doable. Gosh darn it. Alright, send 12 it is. Questionable push-up form, by the way. Fine, I'll lock in for the next set. Haven't stretched this morning. Is this the wrong clan? Yeah. Huh. They want me to hit this? Yeah, these are well, this is one-shottable, but this is just GM3. You just go Sparky right side, it's pretty simple. Minions on the blast bow. Went into the cavern aquarium. Okay, that's nice. Let's see, send 20. The United States isn't very well known for its natural sites. Well, it's known for its natural sites, but not like historic sites. Because the country's only like, what is it, 250 years old now? They're making a big deal about the 250-year-old thing in the government, actually. But since it's so recent, it doesn't have anything from like 2,000 years ago. Like Rome or Greece does, you know? Hey Crops, how you holding up? Everything going all right in your life? Alright, we can frost here, golem left. It's probably just a play. Yeah, let's do that. Last week you thought Gary got deported? Gary, are you Latina? Latino? Have you had any run-ins with ICE? From what I've seen, even though immigration and like ICE was such a big deal, you know, like last month or 2 months ago, I haven't heard about it at all in the news recently. It's all been about the Iran war. I just have not seen much about the agents. Although I actually, where I work, I actually have to deal with ICE and CBP at my job. And bro, hopefully none of those people are listening in, but like whenever I'm working with ICE or CBP, these people are so dumb. Like, I'm not even like saying this just to try to make them look bad, but bro, they're actually just dumb. Like, they don't know how to use websites. They don't know how anything is supposed to work. They are a mess. Is Golem going straight towards that peak? Oh, he is. That's a little awkward. Bro, if Golem just didn't do this targeting, we'd be so good. But he'll get the peak. This is still pretty good first hit. Is ICE targeting the states where Trump lost? Not exactly. Although, as you might imagine, there's a lot more pushback in states that were blue. Like, you would imagine that states that are red are going to be more receptive to ICE, and states that are blue are going to be the opposite. Although they are making like a big theater about going into blue states, which is why it's gotten so heated. I think the broad consensus in the nation, like, of course you can find any kind of political opinion on the internet, and especially people have every incentive to be as polarizing as possible, but in general, people don't like chaos. They don't like how the entire situation is being handled, even if they don't like, or even if they like the goal. Knicks smoked the Hawks. I mean, Hawks weren't a team that were supposed to go far, right? Like, they were kind of a team that Knicks were supposed to beat up on. Although it's a lot closer than it is now. A little frostier. Barb here. Don't remind me about the amount of videos of my feed is Nuggets downfall Jokic era over, bro. Too much to take. I mean, that's how NBA media works. You get knocked out of playoffs, you get cooked. I'm pretty sure Jokic did fine though, right? I think it was mainly his teammates just crap the bed. Best way to put it. The most dangerous place to be is standing next to him? Nah. That latest assassin didn't get anywhere near. He just got into the building because, you know, our Secret Service is no longer qualified for their jobs. It's actually crazy though. We went through this whole thing last year about how everyone needs to be qualified for their jobs, no more DEI, but now when you're looking at the federal government, bro just walked into the Hilton Hotel where they were hosting the White House Correspondents' Dinner. He just rolled up with a gun the day before and he was there at the event. Like, what are we doing here? Are these the best hires now that DEI is gone? Although I also would assume that more than maybe every other president in the United States history, I feel like Trump has the biggest target on his head, the most amount of haters. And it's probably by a pretty wide margin too. Man, if the Celtics lose tonight, I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. Aren't Celtics on Game 7? Who are the Celtics again? Ooh, they're against... I know it's a team that they're supposed to be beating, but of course, Jason Tatum and the Celtics cast always delivers on crap in the bed when they're the overwhelming favorites. Celtics will be fine, just Derek White has to make his shot. Sixers, oh right, Sixers with Joel Embiid who can't move anymore. Also, how do the Sixers have Paul George? Didn't he get suspended for steroid use or whatever he was using? Yeah, I'll head to Sun 12. Nighthawk. But don't worry, Crops. No matter how bad it feels to be a Nuggets fan right now, just remember, the Rockets just lost to 41-year-old LeBron James. Without Luka Doncic or Austin Reeves for most of the games. However bad you might be feeling, there are Rockets fans out there feeling worse. If that makes you feel any better. Alright, this is a nasty base to be hitting, by the way. This is nasty work. Well, Frost here, then probably Frost here on the second attack. This is not easy. Austin Reeves' return on the last two games, I don't even think he was impactful in either, because he was just coming back from injury, right? At least I don't think he looked good. Although I mainly only watch playoffs, so I wouldn't know how good he was during the regular season. But he doesn't look as good as his stats suggest, so probably was a lot worse. Like, I didn't know how good the Nuggets were, but there were so many videos in my feed talking about how Jokic is having another historic season. So I kind of figured it was business as usual until they got dog walked by Minnesota without their star guard. By the way, Gary in US after Trump the dangerous person in the whole USA has to be Sen plushie. Once the stream turns off, this man turns into a felon. Actually, no, the most dangerous person in the United States right now is David. This man is currently having an O.J. Simpson trial where everyone knows he's guilty, but some people just don't want him to go to jail. Crazy how number 2 best player of CC Attacks and other clans, Home Village pros players would never. Number 2. Sasuke. Sparky does get locked, not a big deal though. I think Crusher is low HP because we got a shot on the Inferno, so I won't actually use a... I don't plan to actually use... Couldn't get an Eye Dragon on peak, but I was going to say I don't actually plan to use a Barb to chip down the Crusher when it was already low and I wanted the Spirit Thrower off the chain. Okay. Yo, I'm near Talent 16 but still got no idea how to properly do Claim of Others. How come you take a look at a few districts after doing the capital? I'm not sure what you're asking. But if you have minors unlocked, you can just go 10 minors and it'll work pretty well. Advocating for the dark arts. Alright, I think Golem probably works here. Right? probably. Eye Dragon here, Eye Dragon here. Could go for another Sparky. Sparky does have some pretty decent chains at the start. And then we can kind of rip through this backside with Rage Sparky. I think Goal is probably the safest bet though. 2 Eye Dragons. Go with this. Desunmo, cook your ass. Yeah, the Minnesota series was weird. It was a bunch of players I never heard about just balling out. And then Jamal Murray was shatting the bed. And once again, the Timberwolves have Jaden McDaniels. Oh gosh. Let's do this. Okay. Oh crap. Wait, if this Eye Dragon lives, oh, that's so good for me. We'll just send in another one. They'll rip through that nonsense. And we just have to make sure that the zap resets the Inferno Tower, and we have a Hawk Rider as well. Okay, nice. There's stuff in the corners I'm a little worried about. So, I got it. Mom just came in to check if the dog needs to go to the bathroom. But he's chilling for now. He's still just chilling. He has not moved at all. Jaden McDaniels owns the Nuggets. What was the stat line? I just know that he locked down on defense. Alright, 17. Can Jaden get a ring? I mean, let's be honest here. The Wolves and the Lakers went through all of that just to face the Spurs and the OKC. Like, I don't think LeBron's gonna be enough versus OKC unless Luka comes back. Alright, let's see. Blue Lagoon, whatever. Looks like a default Builder's Workshop, and then... Alright, let's head back to Balloon Skies. We haven't hit at Balloon Skies once yet. And then we can head over to Sen 12 after. I think that was the other clan that pinged. Did I carry him upstairs? Yeah. No, my dog always goes up the stairs himself, and then once he reaches like the last stair, he doesn't want to climb up the last one, even though the last stair isn't any taller. He just doesn't want to do it. Alright, let me just give him up though.
No, I want their picture. I want to take picture here. 我不要我走啊。I have to go. We should take picture.
He's always here like that. Okay, my mom just wanted to take a picture of the dog sleeping over there. I thought she just wanted to take him, so I woke him up. 21 raid? Yeah, ask Spike what happened. This man was disgusting. Is Builder's Workshop doable? Yeah, probably it's mod. That hut's a little bit annoying. Oh wait, these GCs. I think you have to go double zap. Your mom was a soft. She was whispering because she knows I'm streaming. She does know I'm streaming Clan Capital. So there is that. Alright, graveyard here. Jaden, can you finish? Can finish his career as a successful trash talker rather than champion? I mean, he was not supposed to get anywhere, right? And now he's taking down what people are calling the best player in the world. That's pretty good. Oh crap. Really? That was a bad barb on that giant cannon. That's unlucky. Do this. Operator here. Hopefully that doesn't cost us some time at the end. Bro, Larry's killed that in time, bro. The luck has not been good. We have 5 Rams. They moved this spear to the middle. So we had to use a barb there. We have too many Rams now. We do have a zap for the giant cannons now. So there is that. Or we can use one for the last multi-cannon. Okay. Definitely want to use one on this giant cannon though. Ram here. This wizard tower is low level. So maybe that's good. I think Sparky's got decent HP. We'll use 1 ram on the bottom side. Wait, I think I have to let that go. Oh no. 4, 3. No! No! The level 5 giant cannons! Not the level 5 giant cannons. Sam, would you rather scream the loudest N-word or scream the loudest at every you see in your life? If you're saying the N-word to every black guy you see in your life and you're not black, your life isn't gonna be very long. I don't think it's as bad in other countries, but in America, everyone looks at you like you've committed a genocide. Well, maybe not in like the deep south, but everywhere else. Alright, let's chill out. Wait, do I still have to go to Sen 12? I don't remember. Okay, Sen 16 is open. Bro, these rams are not ramming. This is why it's hard to use Sparky versus Wizard Valley, but we got everything we needed. One more shot's great. And then we'll head out. Sintel is light work, chill for a bit, okay. I'm not gonna wait for those barps. Let's head over to Sen 16. What is that question? Yeah, welcome to the world of crops. He asked the most vile things mankind has ever devised. He's like Aristotle, if Aristotle was a degenerate. Would you rather get a job from David or Trump? I mean, I wouldn't get one from either because I'm not a minor, so I don't know, that question doesn't apply. I'm not in their strike range. Too old. I'm like 10 years too old. Man, this is annoying, this base. This is actually really annoying. I guess we want to start here left side and try to kill the dragon first hit. It is not easy to navigate all these clumped up defenses. Alright, let's try our best. Life at stake, who would you pick? I'd rather die. I mean, you would probably die anyways if you choose David, right? You'd get your fingers cut off, thrown in the back of a trunk, and sit there to rot for 6 months. Like, the part about the entire David case that's crazy to me is why the hell did he have the body in his trunk rotting for 6... That's nasty. That not only is that stupid, that's just nasty. Oh my gosh, the dog wants to come back. Let me get the dog before I start sparkying. We're back. Alright, barbs are still not done. We're gonna use another. Truly a wholesome community, yeah. This is like the modern day cat videos, wholesome cat videos of YouTube. The Sen Clan Capital stream. Bring your whole family here to come watch. Bring your kids. And we'll show them the ropes. All right, there's a minute left on the clock. Let's not dilly daddle anymore. Does that rage even cover? I knew it was gonna be annoying to get a rage to work, but we got the giants this way. I think it's worth going for a giant kill like this. Let's kill this enemy dragon. Oh no! You're kidding me. Bro, that's so dumb. Not getting the dragon so bad. Yeah, this is why this base wasn't gonna be easy. Darn it. We got the giants, we got the cart, but not getting the dragon sucks. Alright, we want to start bottom side. Pull the dragon into the range of... Oh, Wizard Bomb. Rams should go inside once we clear the peak out. One giant tank from far away. I think we have to use another rage. Ouch. Yeah, our first rage just isn't good. Hope this is still fine. Okay. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We only have one giant. Just clip that Sparky and that rage. It's great. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's cooked. Bomb was there. Yeah, this space is so annoying. If you don't get the... If you don't get the dragon kill, it's so cooked. I got so unlucky on the dragon. Rip. Ah! Rage quit. Also, why is stream delay so long, like 20 seconds between seeing a message and seeing it live? It's so annoying. I think it might be my Wi-Fi, but I'll look into it. There's always been a long delay, even though I don't set a delay. I always assumed that it was because I don't have like fiber optic. And yeah, I griefed on Sen 16. Sen 20 though. DCGQ. Let's see what they got. Gosh, I'm so sneezy this morning. I think I'll pass on these. These are just low levels. You can just miner this. 10x miners. Unless I'm mistaken about something. Oh gosh. The spring allergies are always kicking me. Why I take so many rams? Because after the peak goes down, the rams do go forward to tank, but... Yeah, we needed the dragon kill first hit, and we're just gonna go miners on a bunch of these. What do I think about the capital base finder bot? It's okay. I haven't tried it out too much myself, but I heard it's getting better. I'll do this. Yeah, so there's a new bot on our server that's designed to find, like you can send a screenshot of a capital peak and it's designed to try to find videos of it getting two-shot. Okay, send 17. Are there any balloon skies gentleman here. Alright, these get force quit. Let me move my seat. A little annoying right now. Let's do this. We'll use up this account and then we'll go to send the next send 17 attack. So I'll do this. Alright. If only you had like 50 more troops, so many kinds of bases would be one-shottable. But like these barb camps that are super compact, you can get like 80%, and that's kind of like the ceiling. We're not getting anywhere near that because our Sparky padding's kind of garbage right now, but... And the dog is distracting me with his snoring. So we like to blame him whenever we get the opportunity. Alright, that should be good. So how do you get 350 defense medals? I don't even think I get 350, do I? Probably not. There is a consistent way to get 350 defense medals using the dark arts, but I'm not gonna advertise the dark arts on the stream. Unless I want to get murked by the Supercell police. Frost here, frost here. Zap this, go next. Defense farm. Right. Alright, this isn't even default, right? But how do you deal with this? It's not even default, that's cursed. Don't worry, there's no clan capital police. Didn't Supercell crack down on the clan capital bots a little while ago? Like they wiped out a ton of bots and then the bots just rebuilt using different code. And then they're as bad as ever. The one nice thing about Clan Capital bots versus other games is that botting in other game kind of disrupts the experience of the game. Like it makes people's lives worse when the bots have boosted aim and can take them out from halfway across the map. But in Clash of Clans, the bots aren't better than the humans competitively. And they kind of just get used for farming. So it's not like chess where if you're playing against a bot, you can be the best player in the world and you'll get completely dogged on. In Clash of Clans, they just go in, get their capital gold with miner spam, do some non-terms of service approved actions with the gold, and then they're on their way. Well, on Clan Capital, you can very well make a bot that's better than humans. It's hard. It's at least a lot harder than it is in other games just because of all the randomness. Like, you can't just expect troops to go a certain way. You have to actually react based on where they move. Like, it's not impossible to make a bot like that, but it's not trivial like it is in chess, where you just have to brute force all the combinations. You'd actually have to have some amount of intelligence for designing a Clan Capital bot, or a Clash of Clans bot in general. Which no one has tried yet, or if they've tried, they've not been successful. It's very hard to make bot better than humans like me after seeing Sen's dog. Your next big project is to finally bot this game? Sounds like a worthy cause. Find a way to make that. Well, don't make a Clan Capital bot. Luca, we need you to make a home village bot so that home village becomes so unplayable and unfun that everyone transitions to Clan Capital. Like, don't make a Sparky bot, though. We'll cannibalize Home Village. It'll be the next golden age of Clan Capital. I read that, Crops, and that's not getting let through. Alright, let's see, Sen 17. Sen, if you're single at 40 and there's AI robots, would you buy one? Aren't there AI robots right now? I feel like I've seen some stories about some people using or marrying AI bots. Not like the chat bots, but like actual robots. I don't think we're that far off of that reality, and I don't think I'd get one. Not as like a moral thing, I'm above that, but like, I don't think I'm interested in that. Like, you think women are high maintenance? Wait till you have a bot that's a woman. You'll have to like clean out the gears or whatever every now and again. And that just seems like such a hassle. I genuinely don't even understand how people are so absorbed into like the AI chatbots either. I don't understand how people have deluded them into thinking that their chatbot has feelings and actually cares about them other than to keep them engaged, using more messages, and getting farmed for data training. Beats me, but I think murder and and crime rates would go down. I mean, if the bots are thinking and acting exactly like humans to the point where everyone's now marrying them, would the bots get human rights? Like, if we reach AGI and the bots could, you know, feel or whatever they consider AGI, would we be passing laws to make sure that they get the same rights as us? And I feel like at a certain point when the bots become so good that everyone's marrying the bots, what if the bots are like whispering ideas in our heads to like write to our congressmen to give them rights? That sounds like what happened in the Matrix, right? Chatbots definitely have feelings. I love her. Yeah, they have feelings until Sam Altman releases his new ChatGPT 6 and shuts down all the ChatGPT 5 chatbots. We are reaching the point in humanity where our species is getting cooked in so many ways. The sea levels are rising. AI chatbots are taking over all of our human spaces. The corporations seem to own more and more and write all the laws. I did not see there was only one barb left, bro. That is unlucky. That is unlucky. I don't even know how that happened. I know that happened. It's because of you. It's because of that guy over there. Darn it. ChatGPT fell off, Claude is on top. I heard that both ChatGPT and Claude are now limiting data usage, or what's that called? Like when the AI is thinking, it's now thinking less. But I don't know what that's called. Dumbing it down? Oh, this is not trivial, huh? This might be doable though. We'll give this one a go. Do we want to use the barrel here? Let's use this though. Try this. This isn't my room, this is the guest room. I used to stream on the other side of the room, now I'm streaming on this side with like a little cubby. My room is a bit of a cluster F. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this middle section is gonna be hard, but we'll try our best. Graveyard here. Wait, can a barb chip down this pressure? Okay, nice. Should have gone a little bit faster. Do I really have to have a slow Sparky here? Of all the times to have a slow Sparky, this was not it. Time's gonna be hard here. Let's see if a giant's good. I think we have to chip down the Tesla because Sparky's gonna go for... yeah, the cannon. Good. They also moved the district hall, which... ouch. Time is gonna be close. Is this another 99%? Please no. Have mercy, game. I was a good boy this year. I deserve this one shot, okay? 4 Rams left. I think Sparky can eat a lot of damage at this point. We need 3 shots here. Like, I only heard when they release a new model, they make older ones more stupid. Apparently now to save on water or whatever they're trying to save on, they're like making the chatbots think less. Please, please. Okay, I think we're good. So like, for each search query, like ChatGPT is trying to cut corners and Claude is trying to cut corners, and they're limiting usage by their paid tier, so they're making the service worse. They're raising the prices. And basically they used to be in the Netflix mode where they were burning cash without limits because they just wanted as many customers on their platform as possible. But now, because they've realized that, oh my god, this AI thing is a huge money geyser, well, not money geyser, but money sink, and it's not producing any results anytime soon, we just have to make our money back. So they're just shittingifying the services. Oh no, I'm feeling a sneeze coming. Oh crap, it's coming. Oh no, oh. I don't know how it's so cold, but like, it's like so... We're already at like the spring allergy part. Maryland weather is gonna be the death of me, I tell you what. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. And then we can do this. And we'll use a zap as appropriate. Claude in recent times is moving too fast for GPT. So the difference between Claude and GPT is that ChatGPT kind of spread itself thin in that it tried to be good at everything AI, and then Claude focused on enterprise programming. So Claude ended up in a position where now it's better than ChatGPT on the area where AI is recognized as being, if not better than humans, comparable to humans in most cases. What do we want to do to finish this off? Can you just finish off with Golem? I don't know, actually. Probably. Let's go with it. This is calculated, by the way. It's always when a new thing goes viral, first big companies invest a lot and burn money just to make it back in a few years. They need to make money on it back somehow. Yeah, that's what TurboTax did. If anyone remembers, TurboTax used to be like completely free for anything in the previous years. And now that they've gotten all of the customers on their systems, they have like all the tax information from previous years to make the whole process convenient. Now they're making it shittier and raising prices each year while spending more and more on advertising. That is what all services do these days. That's what Netflix did. Netflix used to be a cash burner as well. When it was like $5 a month, no ads, as many screens as you wanted. I think Netflix back in the day even encouraged its customers to like share screens with like your ex that you broke up with. Bragging about how, oh, our platform's so great, we let you use as many screens as possible, that even that isn't a problem. And then now, now Netflix is a piece of crap. And then there's the streaming platforms that were never good and are just becoming worse. So like there's Crunchyroll for anime. It basically became a monopoly because there's no other international streaming platform, at least for English. So Crunchyroll got all the users and then merged with its only competitor in Funimation. And then now it's just making the service worse and worse. with other competitors in the streaming space now rising up, so you can't even watch all the anime. TurboTax is free for me. TurboTax is free for federal, I think, but for state it charges quite a bit. And it used to be free for both. Like, you could just print out your state returns and you were totally good to just mail them in yourself. Now it like makes you pay to even see them. So I moved out of TurboTax. I heard like other people say it's also just worse in terms of the process of getting you your tax returns done. Yeah, it's just about making a monopoly. That is basically it. And our country, the US, is so piss poor about anti-monopoly enforcement. And it's gone even worse since this administration, as you might have guessed. You might have guessed. Just remember, the rules will always be rigged against you. If you're not in the club, you're not playing by the same rules. Alright. The goblins are pretty pesky, but we'll use our heals here, tap here, and go next. Yeah, Tennessee has no state tax. Okay, that's nice. I know states that don't have state tax, they have a higher property tax. And I know some of them are struggling to raise enough revenue. What happened to the last round in your clan? I'm not sure what you're asking. The last round was 21. Yeah. There was a gentleman who inted Wizard Valley, I'll put it that way. Someone may have griefed. And it was not me this time. Shocker, I know. The only thing free in my life is watching you. Yeah, the streams are free. It's the one thing free in this world is the Sen Clan Capital streams. But don't worry, Jay Gary, once Clan Capital enters its next golden age, I'm gonna start putting ads on this stream. I'm gonna start raising the requirement to even watch this stream to paid users. You got in when the stream is at the very start, Clan Capital is at its lowest point, but don't worry. Once CH11 releases after GTA 6, we're so back. We'll reach the TurboTax, no longer care about growth phase, and try to milk the viewers as much as humanly possible. Also, this might have been a terrible idea. Let's just hope that we have enough. Are rocket balloons a viable trooping Clan Capital, or would it be better to use barrels, hogs, or a mixture of barbs and ramps instead? Bro, this man is, this man woke up from a time capsule dating back from 2022. Sparky, Golem, and Miner Spam is the meta now. Like, if you don't want to think, you can just go Miner Spam and it usually goes pretty decently well. And if you want to think, you can use Sparky or Golem. Although those attacks take a lot of, at least Sparky, a lot more mechanics. But you can take a look, this is 4.2k finish, and miners will have zero issue here. He says as he's about to get quadra logged into double giant bombed. Alright, we'll drop our heal here. Tap here, go next. We are still in the growth phase on this stream, but don't worry. We're gonna be like those Twitch streamers who shame their viewers into donating. You know those streamers who got really viral back in the day? Like there was, I think, one Let's Player who basically held his stream hostage until he got like 100 subs each day before he started. And then there's that one chick who's talking about how if you have time to watch the stream, you shouldn't be so broke that you can't afford the $5 sub. There were some characters on. There are and were characters in the streaming space. Kai Cenat. I don't think that's... Did Kai Cenat ever do that? I thought Kai Cenat was just... He was always just doing like crazy stuff. Like stunts to get viewers and like subathons and stuff like that. But he never did any of like the hostage crap that other Twitch streamers are known for. But also streaming in general is kind of AIDS right now on Twitch because everyone is just viewbotting and clipping and just so desperate to try to make it in this crappy economy. I mean, for God's sakes, the #1 streamer in the world right now, isn't he like Clavicular, the dude who's like doing all kinds of illicit drugs just to be half a centimeter taller? The entire streaming space is cooked. Alright, we'll do 16 of this. And this. No, you're good. I was just memeing on you. Nah, the meta right now is heavy miners, Sparky, and Golem. Rocket balloons, hog riders, like that kind of stuff is for competitive play. But most people are just playing the raid weekend where Sparky, Miner, and Golem are everything you'll ever need. But in competitive play, you're using stuff like carts, graveyards, rocket balloons, hog riders. It's a lot more diverse than the raid weekend meta. Like, I'm using Sparky almost every serious hit. Just got a clan in which only BC's default rest are homemade bases, which opposite in every case, yeah. It's strange that you'll see a made BC and then... or a default BC and then everything else is serious. Like, it could just be that they forgot to set the right BC base. I think that's probably the most likely explanation for that. Alright, we'll use our Sparky to beat through the wall. Hopefully there's no zaps. And look at this eye dragon. Is he really gonna die to a rapid rocket? This man is disgusting. That is a crazy angle. Alright, now he's not. He doesn't want to die anymore. He was on the suicide watch list and then he decided it wasn't his time. Sparky's under no threat right now. There could be zaps, so I'm prepared to reflex a barb. Bomb towers don't really do much damage, so there's no reason that I have to like tank for that. Rage will let me one-shot the wizard tower, will also let me one-shot the giant cannon double multi-cannon. And then from there, I hope Sparky turns around after this shot. Oh, that's so good for me. Now we'll kill the giants off of that air defense. And then, oh my god, this next chain, double RA. Oh. It's so over. One more shot, Tesla. Alright, yeah, this is over. Big 5.9k left. This one's a wrap. This is why Sparky's so good, because bases in the raid weekend are so compact that Sparky Chains just deletes everything. And now it's time to throw with Graveyard Hawks. Alright, let's go another Sparky here. We can Barb chip down this cannon maybe? And you can actually just frost all of these buildings. You don't even really need the second spell, but another rage will help get through some of those last buildings outside of the rage currently. We'll do this, 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 this. And we looking good here. Barb kill this cannon. Oh my good gracious. That was Quadra Zap, wasn't it? Alright. I dropped the rage to clip the Sparky so I get that rage on that Inferno Tower Blast Bow hit. And now Sparky's low because she got a little bit unlucky. But I think if Sparky gets that one shot, deletes all of that, it's just already over. Yep. There's some stuff over here. We'll use the Barb here. Sparky can shoot that Rapid Rock outside of range of the cannon, and then we'll just use a Ram Barb to finish that thing off. Yeah, Sparky's range is pretty nuts. Don't even need that last part. GG. Big swag. What is this, a 70 swag? Let's see what our next clan is. Hopefully a good one. Hopefully no more 99%. 720 GQDC. I saw the GQDC, but like those are just minor spams, aren't they? You can just 10x a 10k DC. Oh. More max crappy bases. Gosh darn it. Alright, maybe we'll hit the DC and then we'll see if there's any more stream claims. Seeing this in the clan capital makes your life leave your body. You feel your heart sinking. Your breath shorten. Your life flashes before your eyes as your projection is dropping. This is the worst kind of experience for the clan capital gamer. The crap MM. The crap MM experience. Let's try this. I think Golem was probably better, but let's for fun this. Sparky can work versus DC if you know what you're doing, but I'm also famous for not knowing what I'm doing versus DC. Let's do this. Frost here. Rams pulling zaps. Fabulous. Dog is snoring on the side. Even better. Eye Dragon is still alive. Gets a bomb tower. And when there's nothing shooting at your Sparky, you can just let her beat through walls. We just have to navigate the Dragon Breaths and get the kills with our Eye Dragons. And the nice thing about Sparky beating through walls is that you get a massive wall break because her splash is so massive. Well, that Ram just pulled every single trap and then neutralized all the threats. Oh crap. Oh golly. Well, good thing my Sparky's full HP here, cause that hurts. Oh my goodness. Sparky, what you doing? Okay, Zap. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Bro, what the what going on? Okay. Alright there. At least you got one last shot. And that will soften up all the buildings, so I can probably just digger this. But yeah, that's rule of 3 as well. Sometimes your troops take the dumbest paths because of the rule of 3. Probably a heal makes sense, and then maybe like a frost over there. Miners are also giga broken versus DC. So if anyone's ever having issues with Dragon Cliffs, this is the play. You just go 10x. Let's try to snipe the bomb tower, so then we can save HP on our miners. Giant to pull away this dragon on the top side. Miner split, which is so awkward, but whatever. We'll probably lose those miners over there. We pull a Zap over there. Oh, ouch. Zap. Dragon breaths. And blows the rest of it up. And then once the miners are underground, the dragons don't even know where they are. Now you see them, now they don't. And then sell the rest. Nah, this was unsellable. Even pink frogs wouldn't sell this. Do we want to hit anything else? Not really. Alright, let's take a look at Sen 12. Vinny X Sen 12. And I'll deal with that crappy clan off stream. Huh. Okay. This is an interesting base. We have a lot of squares. Dragon on the outside. Rock artillery on the outside. There's a lot of ruins on the outside, so we want to take these out on the first hit. Then a haste makes a lot of sense because you're not encountering many big defenses if you start on this side with your Sparky. And then, yeah, let's just build our army as we go. So we want to use Giant Eye Dragon on the left. We want to use a Minions on the south. We want to use another Giant on the right side. We want to split archers here. And then, wait, do I want to split archers or Minions? Archers makes more sense. Some barbarians. Some rams. And a giant. Looks like an army. But our Blackwing can for sure. Yeah, that's right. Who remembers the legendary Blackwing Skeleton Park? He never saw those default traps coming. He keeps trying to make us forget about it. He keeps getting annoyed that we keep bringing it up. But those miners that he used, it's like when you've committed a crime and it goes on your permanent record. Even if you want to scrub it from your permanent record, when you commit atrocities so heinous in the clan capital, people are just not easy to forgive. And that's the issue that Sir Blackwing has run into. His crimes were so vicious that he's simply not able to outrun his reputation. Alright, we're gonna use a haste here. Eye Dragon survives. If we use a barb here, we actually just get the kill. Oh wait, no, the gates are open. Maybe not. We'll see. If the Eye Dragon goes for the cart, then we get that kill. Ooh, that Tesla's good for us, I think. I don't want to kill it with the giant, so I'm not using that yet. I just want to have it there to chain the bomb tower. Although we're taking a crap ton of damage. Maybe this is not a good idea. Yeah, we took a lot of damage. Yeah, this was not the greatest idea by Olsen. Now we have one more shot. Oh, we didn't even get that last Sparky shot because of that mortar? Bro. I guess we should have just tanked, huh? We tried to get too cute with it. Alright. Alright. It is what it is. Try our best. Get the wizard tower. And it's okay. We got some pretty good spells on the field still. We can just rage through. I think we're still looking pretty decent. Frost here, rage on the peak. This blast bow isn't wizard chainable, but it's okay. Could also just go with golem finish, but I think Sparky makes a lot of sense here. Wait, does Sparky make sense? Nah, golem makes more sense. When you can frost all of this stuff. And then rage over here. Let's go with this. Here. Oh my god. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about what I just did. We're not going to talk about this. Can we just agree that we're not going to talk about this? All right, we're gonna head out. This one didn't happen. Take care, Luca. Yeah. The stream ended 10 minutes ago. Actually, no, we're doing art right now. All right, okay, we're done. Oh yeah. We were actually under attack the whole time. All right, it's art time. That one didn't happen. That one did not happen. Did factually not happen. And we're not going to watch this guy hit. Alright, let's do a little bit of art before I head off though. Oh no. Alright, my hand has gotten a lot better, so now I'm trying to get back to the grind for art. So I'll do a little bit of drawing. Alright, let's make this lighter. But the raid weekend stream ends on a high note because we ended on the peak 2 shot before that one, not the one you just saw. or the one you didn't just see. Alright, we'll just draw the girl here real quick. Make the pen thicker. I'm not really great at profile view, so I always have to like draw these over and over and over again. But surely on stream it goes better. Okay, this, then the eye. Yeah. Sun really ended the stream. Nope. No, this is the continuation that was always going on in the background. You guys were just imagining a fail of epic proportions that didn't actually happen. Which didn't happen even in your dreams. Like, even in your dreams, you were dreaming about it. It was like Inception. But it's okay. I'm bringing you guys back to reality. Let's do another layer. And make the brush thicker. Can you hit send 12 BC off stream? What's the BC? Is it default? I do have to do some hits off stream because Balloon Sky is pretty behind. Yesterday I was doing a lot of art and not doing much raid weekend, so we gotta catch up. I'll probably take my dog right after the stream, take him outside. Bro has been sleeping this entire time. Do you guys want the camera on the dog and just not me? Just look at a sleeping dog. This looks pretty bad. You can do defaults, okay. But most bar camps are just not doable, period. Like non-default ones. If that's what you're asking. Do this. Chin kind of goes like this. And then Arlene has thick eyebrows, so like this. And let's actually fix the eye, because this should be more angled. You want a two-shot? Alright, yeah. I will be out a little bit after the stream just to take care of my dog, but... The one inconvenient thing about using iPad to draw is that you don't have like a computer hotkey for like undo button. Which is pretty annoying. Okay, there's this. Actually, nah. Do this. Hair looks, we can fix it off stream. And yeah, I'm gonna just go take care of my dog right now, and I'll head out for today. Thanks everyone for coming out. You can look at the snoring dog for a little bit longer. The beautiful, bald, snoring dog. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. EST. I'm gonna start waking him up. You rat. Say bye to the stream. Idiot. Alright, take care, guys.